A very good morning, everyone. I once again welcome you all for the third session of the Chapter 1 Consumer Electronics. In the last session, we have discussed the microwave oven, its working principle, as well as the different types of microwave ovens that are available in the market. The next consumer electronic device that we are going to discuss is washing machine. Washing machine, it is a machine that is used to wash the various types of clothes without applying any physical effort. With washing machine, we don't have to rub the clothes with hand or squeeze them to remove the water from them. So here, basically this is a machine which is used to wash the clothes without any physical efforts. So here, normally in the conventional method of washing, we have to rub the clothes with hands as well as we have to squeeze the clothes to remove the water from them. But these are the efforts which are not required while we use the washing machine. Basically, the process of washing can be broken down into three sub processes or three sub modules. Very first one is the washing module, and second one is the rinsing module, and the third one is the drying module. We will see all these modules one by one. To begin with the washing process, it needs to be checked whether the water is available for the washing from the water supply into machine. After validating the water supply, we will move on to the detergent check in the detergent container. So is there any sufficient amount of detergent is available for washing? Then as next part of process, water is filled into the drum for specific duration. After that, water valve closes. This is done to prevent any overflow of the water in the machine. Means here very first thing is we have to check whether sufficient amount of water is available from the water supply or not. So let's say this is an water container. So through the water container, through an inlet pipe, through an inlet pipe, the washing machine is going to fill the water from the water supply. First, initially, it will check whether the sufficient amount of water is available by the water supply or not. Once this check is completed, very next thing is it is going to check whether there will be a detergent compartment here. Is there any amount of sufficient amount of detergent is available or not? That is checked. If these two checks are completed, very next process is through the inlet valve, the water is going to be drained in. So once the water is drained in, very next thing is there is a drum here. So there are two types of washing machines that are available in the market. That can be a front load or that can be a top load. The picture that I have shown here, it is a front load type of washing machine. So through this compartment, the clothes which are to be washed are put into the washing machine. After that, after once the water is filled into the drum is going to start drum is going to do the rotation. So as it rotates, after a specific duration of time or after a specific time, the drum is going to stop stop its rotation. Once the drum it stops its rotation, uh, then you will get a dirt water. That dirt water has to be drained out through the outlet valve. So this uh, completes the first washing process. Very next process is the rinsing process. Again, to begin with the rinsing process, again the same thing is checked here in a sequential manner. Very first, again it will check whether the sufficient quantity of water is available or not. Now it won't uh, check uh, the detergent here. So detergent won't be checked in the second process. Only the rinsing process is done with the fresh water. Once the fresh water is drained into the chamber or the drum, again the drum it starts rotating. Again after a specific amount of time or specific amount of duration, the drum is going to stop its rotation. again you will get a dirt water. That dirt water is again drained out through the outlet valve. Next, the process is ready for the uh, further process, that is drying process. So here ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ process ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ process ನಲ್ಲಿ rinsing process ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಸಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಆ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ತೊಗೊಂಡಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಗೇನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಡ್ರಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್. ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡರ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಡರ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ವಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್. The third process is the drying process or the drying module. So in case of drying module, so here, so water won't be drained in, as well as the detergent available or not, that process is not carried out here, so that won't be checked here. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರ, so here instead of uh, draining in the water or draining in the detergent, simply the drum is going to do in rotation operation both in the clockwise direction as well as in the anti-clockwise direction. Once it starts the rotation, so water ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ತಗೊಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಡ್ರಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ತಗೊಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ತಗೊಳಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಂಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ವೈಸ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರೊಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಆಂಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರೊಟೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಂಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಏನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡ್ರೈನ್ ಔಟ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದ ಡರ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಡರ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ rinsing process, though that all water is collected at the bottom and it is drained out through the outlet valve, thus drying the ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ, ಈಗ ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್, ಈಸ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ದ ಡ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್, ನಾವು ಈಗ ಏನಾಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಯಾವ ರೇಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಡ್ರಮ್ಮು ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೈಯರ್ ದ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ದ ಲೆಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ದ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್. ಲೋವರ್ ದ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್, obviously it takes more time. So once the process is completed, once the complete washing process is completed, to indicate the user, there is an alarm or the buzzer will be provided here. That buzzer is going to do an buzzing sound or beeping sound, which indicates the user that the washing process is completed. Then once the washing process is indicated to the user can take the clothes out of the washing machine. So this is about the working principle and the three sub modules in the washing machine or washing process. Next we will discuss is the electronic controller for washing machine. So here I can say the washing machine controller itself is the heart or the brain of the system. The various units like input and output units are connected to this washing machine controller. First we shall discuss the valve control unit. So this is the control unit, so which is going to uh, control, or which contains the information about when to open the inlet valve or when to open the outlet valve or when to close it and when to open it. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಯಾವಾಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಇನ್ಲೆಟ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವಾಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಇನ್ಲೆಟ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯಾವಾಗ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ನ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. This washing machine controller, it either opens or closes the water inlet valves the drain wall or inlet wall or outlet wall. So that depends upon the whether the process is in the beginning stage or whether the process is in uh, uh, end stage, or you can say whether the process is completed. During all the processes like uh, washing process, rinsing process or drying process, each time the water inlet and outlet valve has to be opened and closed. Those all things are controlled by the valve control unit. The next unit is sensor unit. This is a kind of uh, unit which gives an input information to the washing machine controller so that the washing machine can do the various other actions. So sensors ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, here the sensors they give the various sensors, they measure the various physical parameters, and once they measure the physical parameters, they give the result as a form of electrical signals, as a form of input to the electrical signals to the washing machine controller. Taking that input from the sensor unit, the washing machine controller is going to control the various output units like valve control unit, motor control unit, as well as the display unit. So here the various type of sensors that are used are the load sensor, which is used to measure the uh, load of the uh, load of the clothes. In the sense, it will weigh the load and it gives information to the washing machine controller. There is an water sensor is there, amount of water is measured with these kind of sensors. There is a detergent sensor is there, so which is used to measure whether the sufficient amount of detergent is available in the detergent compartment or not. Next one is the door sensor. This door sensor, this is used to measure this is used to give an information whether the door is in a closed condition or open condition. Next, the balance sensor and trap sensor. This trap sensor is going to check whether is there any trap in the drum or not. So these all kind of informations are measured by the different sensors, and they give a electrical signal as an input information to the washing machine controller. Next one is the motor control unit. So this unit it controls, or this unit it contains the information about rotation of the motor, such as when to rotate clockwise or when to rotate in anti-clockwise fashion, and when to turn on the motor or when to turn off the motor. You have already seen during the washing process or during the rinsing process or during the drying process. In all these processes, we expect the motor to rotate, and in case of drying process, as I already told you, while in the drying process, I need to rotate the motor in both in clockwise as well as anti-clockwise fashion. So during the washing process or during the rinsing process, I expect the motor to rotate. So when to rotate the motor or when to stop the motor. So in the initial phase of any of these processes, the motor has to start its rotation operation. Once the process is completed, it has to stop the rotation to turn on or to turn off the motor, or to turn the motor in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So all these actions are controlled by the motor control unit. Next one is the display unit. Again, this is an output unit. This is a kind of luminous display. Maybe it's a LCD display or 7 segment display. This is used to indicate the user, uh, to tell the user about the washing time left. So maybe you want to display the time duration that the washing process has taken, or maybe you want to know the washing time left, or sometimes you want to know the what are the problems that are occurred in the washing machine. Like na already ಹೇಳಿದೆ trap ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. Is there any trap in the washing machine? Then the trap information will be displayed in the display. This is a basically a kind of display to the user to give the information about uh, the things that are happening within the washing machine. ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು, ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು, ಆ ಥರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Next one is the operator control panel. So this is again a provision given for the user to have a control over the operation. So there will be various key switches will be provided. So like user can decide what should be the washing time. So those all can be controlled by the externally by the user also. This is a control panel which is again given provision to the user to have an control over the washing machine process. So this is about uh, the electronic part in the washing machine. Next one is the fuzzy logic. So fuzzy logic is very different from uh, the Boolean logic. So most of the modern computers they works on the principle of Boolean logic. So as we know that in case of Boolean logic, uh, there will be uh, there will be only two levels. There will be only two levels like 0 and 1. But in case of fuzzy logic, this is an approach computing which does the computation based on the degree of truthness. ಸೊ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಟ್ರೂ ಮತ್ತು ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಎರಡೇ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟ್ರೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡೇ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಟ್ರೂ ಮತ್ತು ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಫಜ್ಜಿ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಇದು ಯಾವುದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದಂತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೂತ್ನೆಸ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. Let's say if you have been asked, if you have been asked to check whether the cloth is dirt or whether the cloth is clean. So with the case of Boolean logic, I can simply say it is completely a dirty one or it is completely clean one. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಬಟ್ಟೆದ ಒಂದು ಬಟ್ಟೆದ್ದು ಅದು ಡರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಅದು ಹೊಲಸಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಅದರ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಬೂಲಿಯನ್ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ, ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಏನು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಎರಡೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಜ್ಜಿ ಲಾಜಿಕ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟೆಡ್ or if you are evaluating the dirtness of the clothes in fuzzy logic, I can say it is 75% clean and 25% dirt ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ 25% ಡರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಇದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೆನಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಆರ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಅಂತಲೂ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಮೆನಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ವೈ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಹಿಯರ್? Because most of the cases in washing machine, the people who is operating the washing machine, they may get confused or they may get failed to uh, predict the amount of time or amount of washing time that is required, or they may fail to predict the length of wash time. ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮು ಅಂದ್ರೆ there may be a problem in assessing the cloth types. So you may have different types of clothes, maybe made up of cotton ಇರ್ಬೋದು, maybe made up of polyester ಇರ್ಬೋದು. You may have different types of clothes. They may fail to assess the type of clothes, or they may fail to assess the dirtness, amount of dirtness ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತಂತ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರು ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. Sometimes ಎಷ್ಟು they may not weigh the load properly. So in all these cases the people will face the problems. But fuzzy logic is a kind of logic which is used to automate all these processes. Automate it all these processes ಅಂದ್ರೆ without any human intervention, human interruption ಇರಲಾರ್ದೆ the fuzzy logic itself will take care all of these things. So ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು, he can simply put the load, he can simply open the door and simply put the clothes inside the container or inside the chamber. So the other things will be taken care by the machine itself. ಅಂದ್ರೆ this is a kind of a fully automated machine ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. If the operator or if the people who is operating himself also involved in the process ಅಂದಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಆಟೋಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಫಜಿ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಮಷಿನ್ಗೆ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟೋಮೇಟೆಡ್ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಫಜಿ ಲಾಜಿಕ್, what is the role of fuzzy logic in washing machine ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, so basically it controls the washing process like water intake, water temperature, wash time, rinse performance, spin speed. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ವಾಟರ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಶ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ರಿನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ತಾನೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. In most of the sophisticated machines, there is a provision to weigh the load also. Load other ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ we should take care that the machine is not overloaded. If the machine is overloaded, then there may be a lag in the performance, or there may be a chance of washing machine to get damaged. So in all these cases, so we need to weigh the load. So the fully automated machines with fuzzy logic control, they can weigh the load and they indicate the user. So whenever there is an overload in the machine, it also assesses the type of cloth. Type of cloth ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ. So whether it is a um, made up, whether the cloth type is polyester one or whether it is a cotton one. So it is going to assess the material type as well as the water hardness. So water hardness ಅದು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡರ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಚೆಕ್ಸ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಐ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು, as a part of washing process, we need to check whether the sufficient amount of detergent is available in the detergent compartment or not. So in semi-automated machine, the operator himself has to check whether there is a sufficient amount of detergent is there or not. But in case of fully automated machine with fuzzy logic control, it itself will assess the cloth material type or the water hardness level, as well as it will check whether the sufficient amount of water is there or not, and it also checks whether the detergent is available in the powder or liquid form. So all these parameters are checked by the machine itself. Sometimes the machines even they learn from the past experience. So the washing machines with fuzzy logic control, they learn from the past experience. Past experience in the ಅರ್ಥ. So ನಿನ್ನೆ ನೀವು ಕಾಟನ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತದೋ ಮೆಮೊರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಅದೇ ಕ್ಲೋತನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಮಷಿನ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ದ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟೋಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೊ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ it is a fully automated machine. Initial cost of the washing machine with fuzzy logic control will be very high, obviously. But the thing is, on long time run ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ದಿನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, so since it is a fully automated one and it learns from the past experience, with all these considering all these parameters, on the long time run, it will save the power level. Obviously, it is going to save your electricity bill, as well as it is going to save the water. So ವಾಟರ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಂಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ದ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇವ್ ದ money to you, but for initial cost will be obviously very high. So this is about the washing machine. So in your examination, this the fuzzy logic concept is very important. So you may be asked for 5 marks about the concept of fuzzy logic as well as applications of the fuzzy logic in the washing machine. Thank you.